Welcome to Success Business and Leadership Service. And we're still on our series, The New Rules of Love. The masterclass for singles and married. I hope you have the manual. Make sure you get your copy. And as you do, the Lord bless you. And let's begin to prepare ourselves. We have entered into the second half of this series. And I believe very strongly that it's going to be a transformational session every week as usual in Jesus' name. So we'll be looking at the 15 new rules of love. And last week we looked at some of them. Consequences are greater and faster. Men are different from women. We all have love languages. No relationship can survive without a third party. There are inevitable stages as you enter into marriage. Now let's wrap it up today as we look at the 15th one. Then we'll look at other aspects. No one can ever be married to only one person in their lifetime. No one can ever be married to only one person in their lifetime, because there are many persons in that one person you marry that will show up in the course of your lifetime together. I really pray that you get this, because see, one of the things you need to understand is that this series is called the New Rules of Love Masterclass. The game is the same, but the rules have changed. So when we say new rules, we are saying that if you are still playing by the old rules, you are operating based on expired syllabus. And that's why everybody that is a part of this house, that is a part of the kingdom, should make sure that they listen and get the download and go to the social media and continue to watch this. Because, see, many times a lot of people get into trouble and they are confused just because of this. Listen and listen well. When you come before the altar to marry, you are coming before the altar with someone. That person you are coming before the altar with is one person. And you are making a commitment to that person. They are going to be married to that person for life. Guess what? That one person you are making a commitment to has many dimensions within them that will unfold in the course of your lifetime together. It is said that everyone changes every 5 years. Most of the people you see today, if you knew them 5 years ago, you will realize that the ones that you know today are a new version, a new dimension of those that you know before. So I always like to use marriage, between a man and a woman to help us understand. When you met your wife, you met her as a single lady. When you met her, you were not married to her. So you met her as a single lady, hoping to be married. So when you were getting married, you were getting married to a version of that woman that you met. But guess what? While she was yet to be married to you, she was someone. She had a version to herself, and she was hoping to get married. There were some things that she could not lay claim on. There are some things she could not introduce and bring to the table because she was not yet married. The very minute you get married to her, you have now come into another chapter of that relationship. You are no more married to a single lady, you are married to a wife. Now, when you were not married, she was not yet your wife. But now that you are married, she's now your wife. And now you begin to see the wifely dimension coming out. You begin to see her coming up with some things because now she has a stake. Now her destiny is at stake. Now she has staked her future for you, to you, and with you. And you cannot expect her to be silent and to be docile and to be an onlooker or an observer in a marriage that belongs to her. So even when, okay, let's assume now that you get married to her, and then by the time she comes on board, she begins to say, oh, sorry, I don't think we should do this. I don't like this. I don't like that. You're like, you don't like it. This thing has been there before you came. Well, she's here now. Because whether you like it or not, you may build the house.
Have you heard of GRIP 2026? This is not a public training, it's a private room where serious-minded, intelligent, and intentional individuals, families, and organizations are coming together to learn what they need to learn in order to win where they need to win. There are things that people do in secret that makes them to shine in the open. And if you become a part of this room, then you'll be ready to shine in the world of real estate and become a major player. If you understand this message, you will know that this is for you. Join us now.
Men don't own homes. Only women build homes. Men build houses. Women build houses. But only a woman can build a home. A man cannot build a home. So whether you like it or not. So when you build a house, she turns it to a home. So by the time she comes on board, she begins to come up with some stuff. And then you're like, wow, that's a wife. Guess what? The very minute she gets pregnant, and she gets pregnant, your wife is gone forever. I mean forever. In fact, if you don't understand, forever, ever, gone forever. You know why? Now she's going to become a pregnant woman. You have never been married to a pregnant woman before. And many people, it is that state that see all kinds of things. That, why are you spitting everywhere? Why are you so hungry? How can you be hungry? You want to eat pawpaw in the middle of the night. Is this a village? Where do you want me to see pawpaw? And then you will begin to realize all kinds of cravings, all kinds of hormonal changes, all kinds of stuff. And that is another stage where a lot of people have crisis in their marriages because they have never been married to a pregnant woman before. By the time she now has a child, level 4, you are now married to a mother. So you were married to a single lady, then you were married to a wife, then you are married to a pregnant woman, now you are married to a mother. And now that she's a mother, she has become a mother forever. That is another level entirely. So you will now find out that once she becomes a mother, another aspect of her will come up. And then the child begins to contend with you, and then it becomes the battle of Muzanga. That breast that you are the only one that had authority over, somebody else is struggling for the best. You will now be on the queue as if you want to collect new Naira notes, waiting for your portion. Why? Because now the person is a mother. So, and before you know it, they are ready to do anything for the children. You that brought them into the home, you that married them, you that got them to become a mother, you are now like on the queue. And you are like, do you love the children more than me? Hey, did I say I love them more than you? Okay, oh. Wahala de, wahala de. So what are we saying? You need to understand that these are new rules. So whether you are a man, you are a woman, a lot of women don't understand this also. Now, let me help the woman get this. When you met that guy, he was a single man, and he was hunting for you and courting you. So he was calling you, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Every time he sees you, oh, how are you doing today? Oh, yeah, oh, don't be stressed. Because the guy is still courting you. The very minute you now say, yes, I'm going to marry you, you see that the thing will reduce. Now you start talking about, let's do this, let's do that. Before you know it, the day you now get married, a lot of men has now become husband. That man that was so loving, so caring, so considerate, that is always asking, how are you? All of a sudden, he seems as if he doesn't care. You know why? Responsibility has come. He's thinking of house rent. He's thinking of how to feed you, feed the children that is coming. And before you know it, you're like, I didn't know. You are now married to a husband. And then he wants to begin to do, especially these African men with ego. He wants, excuse me, no, you can't do that. No, I'm the head of this house. Who is contending your headship? So before you know it, the man becomes a different man altogether. And a lot of people don't understand this. So note it. No one can ever be married to only one person in their lifetime, because that one person has different dimensions of themselves. Now today I want to talk about, new rules of love for ladies. Let me speak to the ladies. All my single ladies. All my single ladies. Do I have single ladies in the house? If you are in the house, say yeah. If you are married too, it concerns you. So let me give you some special tips for single ladies. So new rules of love for single ladies. Number 1, you can't change a man, only God can. You can't change a man, only God can. A lot of women have what I call Messiah complex. It's amazing that when a man comes into a love relationship with a woman, he expects the woman to remain the same. But that never happens. When a woman comes into a relationship with a man, she expects the man to change, and that never happens. It's unfortunate. So you cannot change a man, only God can. Because a lot of women, when they meet a guy, and the guy is coming on to them, because they want to marry, school of money, school of money, school of money. Yes,
You have enjoyed the School of Money book since 2012. You have enjoyed the School of Money seminars. You've enjoyed the School of Money TV broadcasts, radio broadcasts, YouTube videos. Right now, I'm happy to announce to you that the School of Money University is now live. So this is the time for you to come for the master's degree and the PhD of money. So the School of Money University is now live, and you can be a part of that university anywhere in the world. Distance is not a barrier. And now with the School of Money University, you have access to every book I have written on wealth creation. All the books and all the manuals will be made available to you. And then 50, did you hear me right? 50 brand new master classes that was specially curated, recorded just for you. And you can be a part of it from anywhere in the world. So if you're listening to me right now, part of the School of Money University, take that step now so that you can become a graduate of the School of Money. And I'll see you in the worldly place.
They say, okay, no problem, but they are making a list. When I marry him, he will no more wear that shoe. When I marry him, he will start wearing tie. When I marry him, he has to put on beards. When I marry him, he has to go to the gym. The guy is coming with one pack, amusement park, but you're already in your mind saying he's going to have 6 pack. And that's the problem with a lot of women. You want to create the man in your own image, and it does not work. And that's why a lot of people have gotten married to people that they don't really love. And then when they are in a loveless relationship, they find themselves stranded because they just want to be Mrs. something, something. Just being Mrs. will not help you. You need to know that everyone you are in a relationship with must be someone you love, and you cannot change people. Now, 3 drivers of a man that you need to know as a woman. What are the 3 things that drives a man? The first thing that drives a man is, who am I? Identity. Who am I? The sense of identity. Number 2, what I do, career and purpose. What I do, career and purpose. How much I make, status and income. How much I make. So when you are meeting with a man, you need to identify these 3 drivers. Who am I? Has that man identified himself? What I do, has that man found purpose? How much I make, as that man come into a place where he earns what makes him to feel okay. If you don't understand these 3 drivers, it will affect you when it comes to the issue of love. Number 2, you can't win with seduction and games. I don't know how else to say it. You see, a lot of women, because they have seen a lot of men that are falling to their seduction, they have this deceptive belief that, oh, forget it, no be man, I know what I go do. Be fooling yourself. Be fooling yourself. There are men that you cannot seduce. I'm telling you, there are men you cannot seduce. So seduction will not work. If you are look, let me tell you, even if you attract a man and trap a man by seduction, will you be seductive 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? You will not. So if you trap him by seduction, you will be dumped with your seduction. So you can't win with seduction and playing games. You are playing games with a man. No. I think I told you a story 2 weeks ago about a guy whose wife was what do I say? Okay, I told you about the fact that there is an aspect that I have not yet completed. That aspect is about to be completed, but I will give you the story. Maybe by next week, I will bring you the full package. And you will see what I'm talking about. So, you can't win with seductions and games. So, make sure that when you are coming into a relationship with a man, you are not introducing yourself and presenting yourself as a seductress. Because let me tell you something, the way you are playing game, the guy too is playing game. If you are coming as a seducer into see free giver, into go flow, as if say you don't deceive him. When you don't get what you won't get, you don't work out, and you are the one that will be left stranded. Now, 5 questions to ask a man if you want to really decode the man instead of seduction. Let me tell you how to decode the man. 5 questions to ask a man to really decode him. Number 1, what are your short-term goals? What are your short-term goals? When you ask a man what his short-term goals are, If he's a man that is really a man that is serious, purpose-driven, and matured, he'll be able to tell you, oh, my short-term goals are within the next 3 months, I plan to do this. I'm already doing this right now. I expect it to yield in 8 months' time. In the next 1 year, I expect to do this. Second question, what are your long-term goals? What are your long-term goals? The reason why you are asking that question is so that you'll be able to know how serious he is. So by the time you ask him short-term goals, and it's true, by the time you ask him long-term goals, say, well, in 2 years' time, I want to be able to have a car. By the 4 years like this, man, I want jackpot. By that, I go down jackpot. And you are planning to enter a relationship with a man that when he mentioned short-term goal, getting engaged was not on the list. When he mentioned long-term goal, getting married and being a father is not on the list, and you still carry your head, you enter. While you are asking this question, it's supposed to be, okay, well, my short-term goal, I'm expecting that this relationship.
Hello, beautiful people. The word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I've said it over and over again. It is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities than for opportunities to come and meet you unprepared. October 2025, we did the pre-launch of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. We launched at that point for those that believed in us, and a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas, bought 10 hectares. You heard me right, 10 hectares at the pre-launch level. In less than 1 year, when we launched in January 2026, their investment has already given them 50% return in less than 5 months. Guess what will happen? By the time we're done with this launch offer, by the middle of the year, we're looking at May, June 2026, we're going to be increasing the price of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. So if you are listening to me right now, don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Take advantage of the opportunity now to lock down your portion of 1 acre, 1 hectare, 10 acre, 10 hectares. If you have money sitting down in the bank, instead of doing cash banking, come do land banking and come do palm tree farm. So we want everyone listening to me right now to take advantage of this opportunity. You don't want to look back and say, and I heard when the land was 4 million. I heard when it was 6 million. And then now they will tell you it's 20 million. We're going to be planting. The nursery is ready. The farm is ready. So you are plugging into something that is on the way to producing. So we look forward to welcoming you. I'm Olumide Emmanuel, and I approve this message.
In the next 3 to 6 months, I expect to be engaged. By the time you are talking long term, go, in 2 years' time, I hope to be married. And by 5 years' time, I should have 1 or 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. That's already telling you that the guy has a plan, and you can begin to see yourself in the plan. By the time you're asking short-term goal, long-term goal, and instead of you being sensitive and being smart in deciphering what is in the middle of the discussion, what is she? Number 3, ask him, what is your view on relationship? What is your view on relation? Now, you are asking him his view on relationship generally. So you want to see what his mindset is, what are his values, what are his beliefs with reference to relationship generally. And you begin to learn. Number 4, you now ask him, what do you think about me? So when you guys go out on dates, first date, soft discussion, peripheral discussion. Second date, begin to go into the shallow waters. By the 3rd date, you start entering the deep waters, because you don't want to go so far on series of data and become a serial data. And at the end of the day, they will drop you by the wayside, or you discover that the guy is a waste of your time. So what do you think of me? Now, when you say, what do you think of me? Please note his answer. You are asking a mental question, not an emotional question. What do you think of me? You should note, oh, I love you. Oh, you are very beautiful. No, that's not thinking. That's not thinking. So you need to find out, what do you think of me? The next question is, how do you feel about me? How do you feel about me? So you ask the thinking question, and then you ask the feeling question. And then he's able to express himself, and that gives you some level of understanding of how to deal with him and how to relate with him. Number 3, your honor is your master key. Your honor is your master key, not food, not sex, not money. A lot of people have been deceived growing up when they were told that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. where they were told that, oh, just give him sex, he will fall. You know the button, press the button, press the button, as if it's a remote control. You are fooling yourself. There are three main needs of most men. Number one, support. Number two, honor and loyalty. Number three, sex. For some people, they just need a supportive spouse. They just need someone that will support their dream, support their journey, support their vision. And for some, it's just they just want to be honored. They want you to be loyal to them. They want you to be a woman of honor that also honors them. And they want sex. Every man wants sex. It's part of our DNA. We want it. And when we want it, we want it. Praise God. That's why we got married, so that we can have it. So they want sex. And most of the time, the way they talk about this sex is as if the women don't want sex. Women too want sex. But because of the culture that we are in, they pack it as if say you don't like her, as if say no one time. And then when the chips are down, no comments. So your honor is what? Is your master key. Not food, not sex, not money. So you need to be a woman of honor that also honors people. You need to be a woman of honor that also honors people. So you need to honor people in your life, and that will go a long way in helping you. Number 4, your esteem is your security. Your esteem is your security. What do I mean by that? One of the major problem of this generation is low self-esteem. You see, people's values have changed. So a lot of people have identity crisis. They have low self-esteem. They have inferiority complex. And because of all this craze to get married, I just want to marry. I want to marry because you want to be Mrs. Something. You see a lot of people lowering their standard, lowering their values, and selling themselves cheap. Just because a man has taken you to a eatery to spend 3,000, they are already pressing your breast. Are you all right? Are you all right? Just because they have bought you a recharge card of 1,000 naira, they don't kiss you. What's your problem? So your esteem is your security. You have to be a woman of substance, a woman of honor, a woman of worth, a woman of value, a woman of esteem. Don't sell yourself cheap.
Have you heard of GRIP 2026? This is not a public training, it's a private room where serious-minded, intelligent, and intentional individuals, families, and organizations are coming together to learn what they need to learn in order to win where they need to win. There are things that people do in secret that makes them to shine in the open. And if you become a part of this room, then you'll be ready to shine in the world of real estate and become a major player. If you understand this message, you will know that this is for you. Join us now.
Don't make yourself a cheap person. You just become like a sanitary pad or a towel that can be discarded or extra tire that can be dumped. No, don't do that to yourself. You are more than that. Don't do that to yourself. And a lot of people fall for the trap of sweet talkers. You know, all these serpentine guys that will be speaking with bedroom voice, oh, you know, baby, oh, baby, you know, oh, babe. Or they come with baritone demons. And they'll begin to deceive you, say, you know, you're just so special. You know, you're beautiful. When I saw you, my God. When I saw you entering church, my heart did jiggy, jiggy, bang, bang. And then you fall for the trap. And then they will beat you, jiggy, jiggy, bang, bang. They will slap you, jiggy, jiggy, bang, bang. So before you know it, you're in trouble. So how do you know whether a man truly loves you? How do you know when a man truly loves you? If a man truly loves you, how are you going to know that, this guy really loves me? This guy really cares about me? How do you know? Well, there are 3 ways to know if a man really loves you. 3 ways. Number 1, if he loves you, he will profess it. If he loves you, he will profess it. Listen, he will profess it not to you alone, but to everyone that cares to hear. So not the one that is with you. Oh, I love you. Oh, you know, I love you. You know, I care for you. You know, you are special to me. And then when other people are there, he will never say that. When other people are there, he will never say you are. No. Be careful. That is not love. That is secret lovers. That is Nicodemus love. By the time they love you in secret, they break your heart in secret, but you will cry in the open. You know that kind of cry where you don't go feel explain. You'll be crying, and they'll say, why are you crying? What's the problem? I'm okay. I'm okay. Whereas you are not okay because you cannot explain the reason for your tears. You will not weep. I say you will not weep in the name of Jesus. So they will profess it. So when a man truly loves you, He will say it. He will profess it. He will confess it. Not just to you, but to people. Oh, that's my babe. He'll be happy. Oh, this is my wife. Oh, this is my girlfriend. Oh, this is my fiance. Oh, this is my lover. This is my babe. You know, he will be very, very quick to introduce you to people. He will be quick to announce you to people. He will be quick to talk to people about you because he's excited about you. He's in love with you. But when the man is hiding you, he can't profess. No, you know what? This word, this word is very tough. Let's not tell people. Hey, don't let people know, so that village people, that's a lie. Is that so they go set you up, mess you up in secret, and then you go come cry for open. So he will profess it. Number two, if a man truly loves you, he will protect you. He will protect you. And it's very, very amazing that a lot of women still don't get it. They don't get it. Listen and listen well. If a man really loves you, he will protect you. He will protect you spiritually by ensuring that you don't get involved in things that will mess you up, or you don't get mixed up in things that will pollute your life. He will protect you emotionally. He will protect you emotionally from hurt, from pain, from all kinds of toxic relationships. He will protect you financially to ensure that you don't lose money, you don't waste money, to ensure that you have opportunities to become better, to ensure that it makes opportunities available to you, and it puts things around you that helps you to be confident. He will protect you physically. He can't love you and slap you. He can't love you and abuse you. He can't love you and be insulting you. He can't love you and be demeaning you. You are in a loveless relationship, you are in an abusive relationship, and you are still claiming that he loves me. Somebody is beating you, slapping you, abusing, saying, he said he didn't know what came over him. Maybe it's what I said, though, and then you now begin to victimize yourself again, as if you are the cause of that trouble. No, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. If a man loves you, he will profess it. If a man loves you, he will protect you. He won't sleep with you. He won't have sex with you. He won't disvirgin you. He won't defile you. He will not demean you. If he loves you, he will protect you. Number three, if a man loves you, he will provide for you. If a man loves you, he will what? He will provide for you. He will provide a covering. He will provide prayer. He will provide advice. He will provide support. And he will provide moolah, money, ego, owo. He will provide. Because a man is supposed to be a provider. So if he truly loves you, he will provide. If he truly loves you, he will provide. If he truly loves you, he will provide. You can't be in a relationship with a man and then a whole week goes, a whole month goes, and there's no communication, even if it's recharge card, even if it's something to show that I care, to show that I love. And if he doesn't do it before marriage, if you now marry, when will he do it? When will he do it? It's your birthday, you say we only celebrate spiritual births. Valentine comes, you say Valentine is not spiritual. Christmas comes, you say Jesus is not born in December. Every opportunity to avoid expenses is looking for it. Fire on the mountain, run, run, run. Number five, because of time. The final new rule I want you to know is that God is the author and the finisher. No one can ever experience the best of love and relationship without allowing God, the author, to be involved. No one can ever experience the best of love and relationship without allowing God, the author, to be involved. So you need to understand that God is the author and the finisher. Don't be desperate that you want to compromise your values. Don't be desperate that you want to become God and become the architect of your life. No. Make sure that you allow God to be God. You allow God to rule. You allow God to reign. And I pray for every of my daughters in the house, every daughter of Calvary, everyone in this house that is yet to be married. I declare and I declare that the Lord will settle you. In the name of Jesus Christ, I declare and decree that you will not make a mistake. In the name of Jesus, I declare and decree that every agent of destruction will not find their way into your life and destiny. In the name of Jesus, and everyone that is married, I pray that the Lord will keep you, the Lord will sustain you, the Lord will cause your marriage to go from one level of joy to another level of joy, one level of glory to another level of glory, and the
Have you heard of GRIP 2026? This is not a public training, it's a private room where serious-minded, intelligent, and intentional individuals, families, and organizations are coming together to learn what they need to learn in order to win where they need to win. There are things that people do in secret that makes them to shine in the open. And if you become a part of this room, then you'll be ready to shine in the world of real estate and become a major player. If you understand this message, you will know that this is for you. Join us now. Hello, beautiful people. The word POUR is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I've said it over and over again. It is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities, than for opportunities to come and meet you unprepared. October 2025, we did the pre-launch of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. We launched at that point for those that believed in us, and a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas, bought 10 hectares. You heard me right, 10 hectares at the pre-launch level. In less than 1 year, when we launched in January 2026, their investment has already given them 50% return in less than 5 months. Guess what will happen? By the time we're done with this launch offer, by the middle of the year, we're looking at May, June 2026, we're going to be increasing the price of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. So if you are listening to me right now, don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Take advantage of the opportunity now to lock down your portion of 1 acre, 1 hectare, 10 acre, 10 hectares. If you have money sitting down in the bank, instead of doing cash banking, come do land banking and come do palm tree farm. So we want everyone listening to me right now to take advantage of this opportunity. You don't want to look back and say, and I heard when the land was 4 million. I heard when it was 6 million. And then now they will tell you it's 20 million. We're going to be planting. The nursery is ready. The farm is ready. So you are plugging into something that is on the way to producing. So we look forward to welcoming you. I'm Olumide Emmanuel, and I approve this message.
School of money, school of money, school of money.
Yes, you have enjoyed the School of Money book since 2012. You have enjoyed the School of Money seminars. You've enjoyed the School of Money TV broadcasts, radio broadcasts, YouTube videos. Right now, I'm happy to announce to you that the School of Money University is now live. So this is the time for you to come for the master's degree and the PhD of money. So the School of Money University is now live, and you can be a part of that university anywhere in the world. Distance is not a barrier. And now with the School of Money University, you have access to every book I have written on wealth creation. All the books and all the manuals will be made available to you. And then 50, did you hear me right? 50 brand new master classes that was specially curated, recorded just for you. And you can be a part of it from anywhere in the world. So if you're listening to me right now and you want to be a part of the School of Money University, take that step now so that you can become a graduate of the School of Money. And I'll see you in the worldly place.
When a woman cheats, should the blame falls on the man's leadership or on her self-control?
The question is looking at an anchor to push the responsibility for the woman's lack of self-control.
If you want to kill a man, show him love. He will open up to even yourself. You'll be like, what's going on? So I recall when we had our last child, she's a year plus now. She was less than 3 months. The dedication was in a few weeks, and she got sick seriously. So my wife had to take her to the hospital. I was in church. We were supposed to meet up somewhere. Then getting to the hospital, she called me. She said, they say we need to admit the girl. Should I admit the girl? At that point, my mind went blank. I was in church after service. I rushed into church. I was just, God, what do I do? What do I do? And I called her. I said, no, don't admit the girl. Is submission in marriage for women only, or should men submit too?
One of the problems we have in this part of the world is we try to want to give an excuse for whatever shortcoming we find ourselves.
The snake in Genesis became the dragon in Revelation.
If a woman says don't go there, just don't go there.
You must die every day.
Your faithfulness in that marriage, your faithfulness is not to your husband.
You are not patient until you are married as a man.
You have to make decisions that will put you at risk.
Whatever you cannot sustain, don't start. Else you will complain all the days of your life. Should men be allowed to be vulnerable in marriage, or does vulnerability make them less of a man?
So the submission we're looking into, the Bible was clear about
My name is Sunday Ezekiel, and popularly known as Jasper, and I've been married for about 4 years now. I'm a professional and certified filmmaker.
All right, guys, my name is Gabriel Ogundele, and we're on a podcast called Let's Make It Real, right? We're going to be very as real as possible. And I've been married for, it's going to be 5 years, May 1st, this year, 2026. It's been an amazing journey. Yes, amazing journey. And I wish I got married earlier. And now, for what I do, I'm an AI consultant, a business development strategist, a media practitioner. I do quite a whole lot of things. I run two businesses, a digital media agency called Rebet Digitals Limited, and also an e-commerce platform by Bree.com. Thank you.
Okay, right here is Nifreke George. I am the founder, CEO, Writerholics, a ghostwriting agency based in Lagos, Nigeria. We write, we publish books, and I've been married for April this year, make it 6 years. So it's been a very wonderful and thrilling experience. All right. So I'm live on the podcast. Let's get real. So that's what we are here to do, to get real.
Let's get real.
Let's be real.
Okay, the first question I have here is when a woman cheats, should the blame falls on the man's leadership or on her self-control?
Okay, I think it will be fair on us, Jasper, if any of us attempt that question.
Oh.
It's going to be 6 in April. So you are the leader of the diplomatic coup. So take the lead, sir.
Okay, so I saw one of Pastor Olumide's reels. He was speaking at
Reels.
an event.
Reels.
Reels.
Oh,
yes.
it is okay. I thought
Where
you
he
said
said-
will.
There is no excuse for cheating,
Yeah.
for infidelity.
Yes.
So I want to stand by that there is no excuse for cheating. So that's just what I have to say on that one. So
Mm. Okay, so if I'll go next, I think I will say this, that the question is looking at an anchor to push the responsibility for the woman's lack of self-control,
okay.
which there can be a few contributing factor to the fact that she had to take that decision, but the choices
Yeah.
are still in her own hands to make if she wants to or not. There are some people or persons, women out there that were in the similar situation, but they
That
choose
did
not to
otherwise.
cheat. So, and the Bible was clear about each person's role and responsibilities. Fine, the man's lack of leadership might prompted you to maybe not want to see him as the man, but God expects you to keep your own side of the covenant, which is to be faithful. And Pastor Olumide would always say that his faithfulness is first to God before any other man.
Oh, yeah.
So your faithfulness in that marriage, your faithfulness is not to your husband. First, it's first to God. And I'll cite an example of the story of Joseph. When Joseph was in the Potiphar's house and the wife seduced and attempted to have him to compromise himself and his personal standard and principles to sleep with her, he said something. Among several things that he said, I will not do this great wickedness
and sin against
and
God.
sin against God.
Mm.
So he's not even bothered about the boss.
The
He's
boys
bothered
in the
about
picture.
God. And that was in Genesis. The law came in Exodus. So even before the law came, the standard was there. The relationship with God was there. The fear for God was there. The reverence for God was there. So even before your husband was given birth to, the covenant is there of sanctification, of consecration, of holiness, of faithfulness to God now. Because what you did is adultery. And you're not sinning against your husband. First, you're sinning against God. Because where your husband is not, God is. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I think one of the problems we have in this part of the world is we try to want to give an excuse for whatever shortcoming we find ourselves. And that's why we are deliberating on this kind of once somebody has committed an offense.
Hello, beautiful people. The word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I've said it over and over again. It is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities than for opportunities to come and meet you unprepared. October 2025, we did the pre-launch of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. We launched at that point for those that believed in us, and a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas, bought 10 hectares. You heard me right, 10 hectares at the pre-launch level. In less than 1 year, when we launched in January 2026, their investment has already given them 50% return in less than 5 months. guess what will happen? By the time we're done with this launch offer, by the middle of the year, we're looking at May, June 2026, we're going to be increasing the price of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. So if you are listening to me right now, don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Take advantage of the opportunity now to lock down your portion of 1 acre, 1 hectare, 10 acre, 10 hectares. If you have money sitting down in the bank, instead of doing cash banking, come do land banking and come do palm tree farm. So we want everyone listening to me right now to take advantage of this opportunity. You don't want to look back and say, and I heard when the land was 4 million. I heard when it was 6 million. And then now they will tell you it's 20 million. We're going to be planting. The nursery is ready. The farm is ready. So you are plugging into something that is on the way to producing. So we look forward to welcoming you. I'm Olumide Emmanuel, and I approve this message.
Or somebody did something wrong. First thing is you own up that you are wrong.
Sure.
Then it's difficult for me to answer this question because I don't know the context. And if it depends, we don't know the background story of the family, so you can't blame either the husband nor do you blame the wife because you don't know. But what I would just say is, whenever somebody commits an offense or you hear, it's important to take responsibility.
Yeah.
So if you have done something wrong, you shifting the blame. Like my brother was talking about the Bible, that was how we find ourselves with this level we find ourselves. Don't eat this fruit. He went. Haven't I told you not to eat of this fruit?
Is
the
the
woman,
snake.
the woman said it's the
It's
snake.
the snake.
And if the guy said, I'm sorry, probably
We
would
won't have
be,
been,
Honestly.
although we'll be
Yeah,
still naked.
no, actually, we'll be naked.
No,
But at least-
actually, nakedness was not in the picture at that time.
Yeah, because they were naked and not ashamed. They don't
Yeah.
know. But I'm just saying, we wouldn't have found ourselves. We won't be hustling the way we have been hustling. We won't be doing this thing. We won't need to japa and say you are going to other countries. Everything would have been. So,
There
trying
won't be
to shift
need
the
for the
blame,
law.
trying to want to blame somebody for what you have done wrong,
Yeah.
most of the time compound the issue.
Yeah.
That's just what I will say about
Sure.
that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so I think I'm next.
Assistant Father in the Lord.
Okay. Okay, so my own question is, what's the bitter truth you've learned about being married?
Bitter truth or truth, as in
Bitter
it's true, but
truth.
it's bitter.
Yeah, bitter truth.
Wow.
Good.
Okay.
Truth, like you said, truth. Either bitter or no bitter, but there are some
No, but this,
basic
but, this
bitter
one,
truth.
but this one they say
It's-
bitter
it's
truth.
It's
bitter
specific to
This one
what,
is
what's
bitter
bitter
It's
truth.
like,
We have sweet truth.
truth.
But
But
what
I
the-
also
is
say
bitter
it
truth?
depends on the individual. But there are some things that are sacrosanct. Number one is whatever you cannot sustain, don't start it.
Yeah,
Else you will complain all the days of your life.
sure.
If you say, let me do this thing because you want to save the day,
Hmm.
get ready to do it for the rest of your life.
Sure.
So anything you know you cannot sustain,
Don't
please
start.
don't start it. That is one.
Okay.
Then secondly,
okay.
another
You have-
thing
you have plenty truth.
another thing I've discovered is women, the way they are wired, women change per season, per every stage of their life.
Yeah, 5 times a month.
they change per season. And funny enough, even those changes, the new woman you have in your house, even she herself,
Does not understand.
Does
May
not
not
understand.
understand. Yeah.
you know, when you have been there before, you can help somebody to know that this is the way it should be. For example, let's start from when you met the lady. When you met the lady, you see this very gentle, shy lady. When you
Mhm.
talk to her, she's very calm. The day you ask her out, and a different lady has emerged,
Yeah.
you just see that the way she talks to you will just differ.
Different.
You just
Yeah.
start seeing something
Auto.
else. You are like, so the day you now take it to the next level, you
You
now
propose.
propose.
Ah,
Ownership comes in.
Ownership. Yeah.
So that time you start seeing that question. There's some things you will say, she will just smile. But at that moment, she start questioning some of the things you say.
mhm.
Then the day you now say, okay, let's do the intro, let's do the day you now do wedding. No, another. So those are the things those are the reality about it. If you say that lady, you see that when you talk to her, she smile, she can't even look at you in the face. Get ready.
You go
You,
look.
she will look at you in the face.
She's gonna
And
look
she will
into
say
your
some
eye
things and you'll be
sockets.
like, are you sure?
like wow, you've
Wow.
like grown.
You
You've grown. Like you've grown.
You wake up
wings.
some days, like I was having a discussion with somebody before I got married, and somebody said, the guy said something, said, that most of the time in marriage, it will get to a point you wake up in the middle of the night and you look at your wife where she's sleeping and you're like, where did I meet this lady? We laughed over it, but I didn't know that I will get to that point too. No, you just wake up and like,
it was a prophecy.
where I meet, how come? How did I
How did I get
meet?
here?
What was I thinking the day I asked the other? But it's an amazing journey. It comes with different packages and different luggages. You just need to know part time. When it gets to that season, you just need to pray for grace, patience, and wisdom. And like I always tell people, you are not patient until you are married as a man. If you tell someone that I'm very patient, I can stay with anybody, I can stay in the house with a madman, and you will not hear, wait till you are married.
Yeah.
Then we'll not ask you, oh boy, how far? Are you still patient? So marriage will test your limits, marriage will test your patience, marriage will bring out the toughness in you, and will also bring out the softness in you. Only if you allow God to take control of your thinking.
So let me, since I'm taking the next question, let me answer before you come.
Okay.
If you have anything to say. So for me, the bitter truth there is that you always have to, Jesus said, until a piece of corn dies, it cannot grow. You must die every day. That's it. You can't always have your way.
No, is there a day you can actually have your way?
You will not. You have somebody you can't.
Yes, it can't. Like it can't always be you. You can't always have your way.
Sure.
Because most people think that being the man means that you have to make the decision.
You are in charge.
No. There are times you have to bring that decision down for you to dissect it. She will now dissect it.
Yeah, come, let's reason together.
And then it will take you as a kingdom person knowing that this my idea is not good enough. I have to let go pride, bring it down for our own idea to actually prevail.
Yeah.
You understand? So you can't always have your way. That's it. You must die every day for the marriage to grow. And then one thing I also want to add is that bitter truth is that you have to make decisions that will put you at risk. So I recall when we had our last child, she's a year plus now. She was less than 3 months. Dedication was in a few weeks, and she got sick seriously. So my wife had to take her to the hospital. I was in church. We were supposed to meet up somewhere. Then getting to the hospital, she called me. She said, they say we need to admit the girl. Should I admit the girl? At that point, my mind went blank. I said, okay, just give me a few minutes. Let me think. I was in church after service. I rushed into church. I was just, God, what do I do? What do I do? And I called her. I said, no, don't admit the girl. I said, because I've not taken the girl to church to dedicate. That's my own personal thing now. So I won't allow them to admit her into the hospital. So she now took her somewhere else, and now we got home. That night, as if someone asked me, what if something else had happened?
Well, it's a tough decision.
So the first question would have been, what did you do? So we took her to the hospital. Did they say?
My husband said.
What did they say? They say we should admit her. Okay, so why didn't you admit her?
My husband said.
It's not only husband. The father said we should not admit the child. You understand?
It now sounds somehow.
You get it. So why I'm saying the father, not the husband, is because I'm actually married to somebody who supports my own decision. So she won't say my husband to exonerate herself, knowing that even though I said it was our agreement. I said the father said we should not admit. Oga, why did you say they should not admit the girl? Yes. And I will just go blank.
Wow.
So to make decision, people think that it's easy. You have to make a decision that involves other person's lives.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's not easy. So I think that's one of the things that I see, that you have to make decisions that will even put you at risk, that will make you look stupid.
Yes.
If they want to analyze the whole situation.
This is a revelation. Thank you for sharing. So my will be that the snake in Genesis became the dragon in Revelation.
Why now? Why did you do this?
May the Lord give you understanding. So
Okay.
whatsoever you tolerate, even before you get
You
married,
germinate.
you will it will
Multiple fold.
yeah. So just like you said, seed time and harvest time. So the snake in Genesis is the same snake that became the dragon.
It boils down to what I
In
said. Like,
Revelation.
don't start.
Don't start what you
cannot
can't finish.
You cannot finish. So
Alright.
may the Lord give you
Because-
understanding.
Amen. Okay,
Okay,
but let
oh.
me go for mine. I hope I pick something that will not put me into trouble. It's submission in marriage for women only, or should men submit to? Is submission in marriage? That submission is a quotation. For women only, or should men submit to? Okay, so let me just drop my 1 cent before all of us.
School of money, school of money, school of money. Yes, you have enjoyed the School of Money book since 2012. You have enjoyed the School of Money seminars. You've enjoyed the School of Money TV broadcasts, radio broadcasts, YouTube videos. Right now, I'm happy to announce to you that the School of Money University is now live. So this is the time for you to come for the master's degree and the PhD of money. So the School of Money University is now live, and you can be a part of that university anywhere in the world. Distance is not a barrier. And now with the School of Money University, you have access to every book I have written on wealth creation. All the books and all the manuals will be made available to you. And then 50, did you hear me right? 50 brand new master classes that was specially curated, recorded just for you. And you can be a part of it from anywhere in the world. So if you're listening to me right now and you want to be a part of the School of Money University, take that step now so that you can become a graduate of the School of Money. And I'll see you in the worldly place.
Ephesians 6.
That is all. We
Women
don't need
submit.
to talk again
But
after
but
then.
but then if you read before that verse,
Say to one another.
it says
Submitting
submit yourselves
one
to
one
another.
to another.
Another.
It's
It
not-
means that I will have to submit to you,
It's mutual
and
stuff.
you also have to submit to me. So earlier I said that me bringing decisions on the table for both of us to analyze, dissect. That's
Mhm.
also my own way of
Yeah.
submitting.
Yeah.
So it's not only for women. That's from my perspective. Scripture says submit one to another.
I think that submission, the way we say it in this part of the world is we say it from an African point of view.
Yeah.
Because the way we grew up, we see the women, they don't question authority, but the
We have
Bible made us to,
a colonial kind
Yeah.
of marriage.
the Bible says one to
To
another.
another.
So it does not mean that everybody does not know they are bound. Yes, you are the head, but like you said, if you have a decision or you have something you want to do, it's necessary you seek counsel.
Sure.
Like somebody said, the Bible said, man is the head of the family, but the head cannot turn without the neck.
Mhm.
So if the head decide that wants to do whatever, if there's no neck there, there's still no. So submission should be in both ways. Is a mutual thing. So, and it's even more difficult for the man because of our ego. How will you say that I want to go this side? And my wife is saying I should go this side, and I'm following. I'm like, yeah, but if you have an understanding, they have a way of sensing evil from far. They may not be able to explain. If a woman says don't go there, just don't go there. But we, because we are logical and thinking, we want to say, give me proof. We want to see the proof. So, and she may not be able to give you that proof you are looking for.
She just knows.
So that's one thing I've discovered. If a woman say don't go there, just don't go, just stay. Because if you go there, why take
Okay, so on my own end, I will just add this, just to add to what it says. So a lot of time we look at submission from the African view. And excuse me, while growing up in my Christian journey, one of the things that I had to remove from my growth as my growth in spirituality on the things of God is I had to remove my African mindset from the interpretation of the gospel. Because if you're looking at the submission contest, if you're looking at the submission mandate of God for marriage from the African point of view, you're going to miss it.
It's control.
And if you look at it from the Western point of view, you're going to miss it. but look at it from God's
Bible
own
should be the
point of
base.
view. When God created man and woman, he said male and female, he created them. And he both gave the two of them the commandment to have dominion, not the husband having dominion over the wife, as we see it in the African context, not the wife having the independence of the man, as we see it in the Western context. So if you are now looking at the submission from the God point of view, it's holding each other accountable for the way you live and do life in the context of the marriage. Now, if I'm going to pick up a job, and I know that this job, I'm not picking up this job just for myself. I'm the one taking up the job, but it is not for myself alone now. I have to submit that job, to subject that job to the decision of the whole family. Because if that job requires me to travel out of the country for 3 months, it is not just my decision to make. We have to bring it to the table. Even my daughter needs to be part of that decision making, because I'm going to be absent in their life for 3 months. So the submission we're looking into is not the submission from the African mindset whereby the husband rules over the Lord over the wife, or from the context of the Western world, which some ladies are trying to enforce right now, that I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I cannot be submitting to a man, but you are submitting to your boss in the office. Your boss in the office can talk to you anyhow. They can, sure you understand. Let's look at submission from God's own point, which is each other holding ourselves accountable at every point in time. My wife can call me to order. That does not mean that I'm no longer a man. I can call my wife to order. That does not mean that she's now a subject under me. No, it is submission, not subjection. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
This one
Should men be allowed to be vulnerable in marriage, or does vulnerability make them less of a man?
Should men be allowed to be vulnerable in marriage? Does vulnerability make them less?
For me, there's nothing wrong in being vulnerable. Because
vulnerability is part of life.
Yes, because the Genesis we talked about earlier on, it said they were naked and not ashamed. That context is deep. Naked and not being ashamed. There should be somebody, because the truth of the matter is, if you say you want to always be a man, this is somebody that you spend all the days of your life together with. There's a way that person can help you to absorb the pressure. But if you are saying you don't want my wife to, a lot of men are like that, dying in silence, and the wife is not even aware of, even if she doesn't have anything to contribute. Maybe you are in debt and you are like, when can I come out? And you don't want your wife to know. Do you know that ordinarily she praying for you can open the door, but she's not aware. You say, okay, this is what I'm. This is the pressure. This, and she just agree with you. Just that prayer agreement can open the door for you. But I also understand the reason why some men refuse not choose to be, because of the kind of woman they also marry. So some women too, like Dr. Olumide will always say, some women, they are not wife, they are knife. So if you have that kind of a person, well, but vulnerability is part of life. The truth of the matter is, if you say a man cannot be vulnerable with his wife, you can't escape being vulnerable. So who are you vulnerable? You get one way or the other, you will talk to somebody in the heat of it. Yeah. So who are you going to talk to somebody, a friend that we now? So you just need to open up. And sometimes this pressure is like is like a balloon. When you have air or pressure in it, if you loosen it, the way the thing will just come out. Yeah. Sometimes you don't even need to. The person does not need to give you the solution.
Yeah.
You just talking to somebody will ease the thing. But you'll be deceiving yourself that I don't know. Just talking to somebody. I've been in crossroad that I'm just like, okay, just discussing. It's at the place of discussion. I even got the answer myself. Yeah. As I was discussing it, the idea just dropped. So God just wants, there's this thing that working together does. One will chase 1,000, two will put 10,000 to flight. There's this power in agreement. No wonder even Jesus said, when 2 or 3 shall agree concerning a thing, 2 or 3, it could be husband and wife, it could be anybody, but as long as there's agreement concerning an issue to be resolved. So being vulnerable to me is not weakness. It's even you discovering that there is strength somewhere that I need to tap into. That's the way I see it.
Okay, so being vulnerable is something that most men find it hard to do, which you have actually said. But for me, this takes me to the story of Delilah and Samson.
Mm.
And that tells me that if you want to kill a man, show him love. He will open up to even yourself. You'll be like, what's going on? Now, Samson met Delilah. The first attempt she tried, where is your hair? Where is your power? He lied. She tried it. It didn't work. You know, somebody would say, this guy should have sense, but you don't know the work, the love, everything that she had pumped into him. He now said the second one, he lied until he now said it's my hair, and she caught it.
Especially if the woman is submissive, she will cut your head. And you will still be smiling.
So men are vulnerable, but I think there is a kind of vulnerability that this context means. Because me lying down with you on the same bed, sleeping, closing my eye, I am vulnerable. You can pick up a knife and stab me.
Actually.
That level of trust.
You understand?
Yeah.
So in the morning,
you bring food, I eat.
Thank you. In the morning, I go to work, I come back. I don't know what you did in the pot. You just bring it, and it smells nice.
And it's delicious.
I just wash my hands. Sometimes in a hurry, I forget to pray.
Men only pray when their wife is having them. Men
you
only
get.
pray.
So I now dip my hand, eat that food. I am being vulnerable. You ask me, oh, hello, honey, I need money. I say, oh, I don't really have money on me now. I am being vulnerable.
There's level to this thing called vulnerability.
You get. But now, this one now actually means that the man will share that manly issue.
The pinpoint.
You understand? That I think this one is about ego.
Yeah.
It's about ego. Breaking that thing that if you tell your wife, it will now make you become less of a man, kind of. Because in the house, we live together. You understand? So there are different ways.
That's why I use the example of owing. When you have a debt in your that is making that's one of the things that can break a man.
And
you are owing, and your wife is saying that everything is fine. Children are running around. You are just looking again. This house, I don't use that borrow money.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to be done.
Okay,
so this table is still standing.
Let me just wrap up. So, and also, for a man to be that vulnerable, the woman too has to be vulnerable. Because I can't be telling you things, my own.
And you're not telling me, Jack.
And then I'll be asking you, Madam Alpha.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine. But come on, man, we know that it's not fine. You understand? So, it's how open you are that will make the other person open. Now, before we got married, naturally I'm free. The person I'm married to, she was not free because I was like our first relationship. So she was trying to be careful. Is this guy real or not? So I now told her, okay, can we go out? We went out somewhere at a common job. I can't forget. I told her, because in my mind, I knew that this is the person I will marry. My mind was settled. I told her how much I was earning. I told her my dreams. I told her my plans. Because I've been since trying to make this girl talk. She's not talking. I'm like, okay, adjustment. I told her everything about my life, my plans, my books, everything. Guess what? She didn't say anything.
God.
After we finished the whole thing, we left. She now sent me a message. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I said I don't have issue with you. Because in your mind now, you are now testing me to see if I'm true. I told her, see, me and you, we have started a relationship. When you finish, you will join me. So I did not hold back. I said we don't start. When you finish, you will join me. So I kept telling her things. I did not hold back anything. And until she now started opening up, she didn't know.
Talking about openness, I just want to talking about openness thing, because this vulnerability, openness, and stuff like that. how far is too far when it comes to openness?
Wait,
Because
Openness in what?
hold on.
Jasper,
I'm trying
wait.
to get some. I'm trying to go somewhere.
wait.
Because he talked about why they were dating, so that you can help people that are not married too.
Okay.
Jasper, wait. You will still ask this question.
Okay.
But let me now, what I would say we address a part of your question. When we talk about vulnerability, men can be vulnerable. Let's establish that. Every man has someone they talk to.
Yeah.
Every man has someone. It can be their wife, can be their ex, can be their future, can be their parents, can be their mother, their father, their sibling, their friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can even talk to their enemy. But there is someone every man talks to.
Yeah.
And for a man to talk to someone, that means they've seen that I can actually share with this person and have a sense of security that what I share is safe and secured. So when a man is sharing something, and wife needs to know this, if a man is being vulnerable with you, telling you and sharing things with you, he's sharing from a place from all sense of confidentiality
and humility
that you can't even say those things later, no matter the circumstances.
The another thing is,
I will start an example.
Don't judge too.
I'm coming. I will start an example.
Is another problem.
If Samson had recovered from what happened to him, he will never again share whatsoever thing or be vulnerable with any other person. Even if the wife is God, came down and gave him the wife, he will not. A lot of wives think that they are throwing card or they are trying to get back to a man. When you use what he said out, what he said to you out of his state of vulnerability against him when you guys have an argument. That we just said, no, really, I cannot trust this one.
It's a system shutting down.
It's just, this one is out. I cannot talk on this. I cannot talk to this person again. Now, you said that the man is in debt. Just the instance, he's in debt and he has been trying to manage to make sure that the house is running. And I told the wife, see, things have just been going fine. I've been out of job for 2 months. I'm just trying to put myself together. The man is being vulnerable. There's emotion. There is a need for emotional intelligence at that time from the place of the woman to be able to manage that situation at that time. You don't come out to tell a man that, and you kept it all this way. Like, I can actually keep it and not tell you, and I'll be fine. But I'm telling you because I really want to be vulnerable with you. And in the space of what is too much, to what extent is the thing I can share? A man will share what is comfortable to share with you because of the way you are comfortable with him or the level of the comfort you've given him in that relationship.
Have you heard of GRIP 2026? This is not a public training, it's a private room where serious-minded, intelligent, and intentional individuals, families, and organizations are coming together to learn what they need to learn in order to win where they need to win. There are things that people do in secret that makes them to shine in the open. And if you become a part of this room, then you'll be ready to shine in the world of real estate and become a major player. If you understand this message, you will know that this is for you. Join us now.
I talk to them on phone. We can speak for 4 hours on the stretch, 4 hours. And in the space of that 4 hours, they are the one talking, not me. They are the one talking, not me. And I have someone that if I should call Deyon on the phone right now, Deyon will listen to me for 2 hours. I'm speaking for 2 hours. And all Deyon will say is, my brother, I'm with you. My brother, same here. My brother, you are not alone. Right? But when it comes to me talking to my wife, I can be the one talking for 5 hours. And she's just listening. I beat you to that point. There was a time that it wasn't like that. It's an evidence. Whatever you say will be used against you. That statement, I've seen it happen. I've never been arrested. I've never had any issue with any police. But that statement, I've seen it work. I've seen it work whatever you say now will be used against you in the law court. And that is one thing that the wives or the women should take note. If a man is coming to tell you something out of a place of vulnerability, don't use it against him on the day of judgment. Keep it.
On judgment day.
On judgment day, keep it. Keep it. And the reason is that every man really wants to talk. But this 3-letter words in every man called ego sits on the throne. And for a man to dethrone that ego, leave that throne to talk to you at that point in time. Please, rub it. Don't try to attack it. If you try to attack it, it will go back to the throne. That's why a man will, if you see a man that will say this statement that way, do you know I'm the man? That statement is not coming from a place that some men will say to ascertain their manhood on a statement. It's coming from a place that I try to be vulnerable with you, but you are taking me on a ride. No, that I'm vulnerable with you does not dismiss me from my state of being a man.
Yeah, that's true. I think this being vulnerable thing is also a process. So when it comes to a man, is a process. When you can't just start talking, a man cannot just start talking.
No, now.
It's actually just like saying, he who is faithful in little will be faithful in much.
Pastor George,
So,
PG.
So if I drop a little information, your reaction, your judgment, your sense of reasoning,
the way you handle
the way
information.
you and analyze it, you now make me to, okay, I will now drop something higher until I am sure that you have the capacity for me to tell you, babe, I'm sorry, I'm owing 5 billion.
I hope you will not collapse.
That is true.
You understand?
Because
every man has a secret right now that they've not told their wife. And because the wife does not right now have the capacity
to actually say it. So you also have to be patient with the man to, follow him. Yeah. Sometimes in your head, I want to talk. I don't want to talk. You can say, okay, babe, are you available? We can talk. She now come, sit down. She's ready to listen. And in your head, you just switch. You change the topic.
Straight.
That capacity is very, very much important because, women are wired to be very, very emotional. So if you're not careful, you can, let's still use this example of owing. You just tell your wife, I'm owing 5 billion. You that said it, you just go on with the life.
Yeah.
She can be kind. You just like she can't sleep again. You're like, even when they know.
She's cooking, salt is too much. I don't understand.
You just wake up in the middle of the night, you just see your wife crying like, what's happening?
5 billion.
Now me they hold the money, not you now.
Like, you understand? And then
they can be like that.
And then there was a part of men being vulnerable that is very sensitive that women cannot handle. Babe, that meal you cook, I did not enjoy it. That is the man being vulnerable too.
That one can be used against you.
or maybe just say, I think there was, too salt was too much. You will now be thinking like, you understand? So that is also men being vulnerable.
Or babe, did you enjoy the sex? Not really. You go explain. You go explain. So Dr. Olumide said something one day in passing. He just said it in passing. He said that he was saying it in context of women that go through the husband phone.
Okay.
He said that some men are like onions. The more you peel,
the more you cry.
The
more you cry. So let's just go quickly to this question. In marriage, do men feel loved or they are valued for what they provide?
Okay.
I think if there's no issue with love,
silence.
If there has not been an issue with love, the Bible would not have said women should respect men should love, because it's a thing. I think women love easily now. But the truth of the matter is, this thing too is also dicey. That's why I look at guys that try to use material things to win women over.
I hope confidence is listening.
That's the dilemma you find yourself. Because when you use material things to, so the lady will believe that you are my go-to person. So it's everything is interwoven. It goes to vulnerability, it goes to all these things too. If you get the right person and the person knows you are vulnerable, the person knows, I don't think such woman should be after what you can offer. However, psychologically, women believe that you should provide. As in, you should provide this. I'm not talking about the basic need. They just believe that I have you now, I shouldn't lack anything. As if you are the great
I see
provider.
that the Lord
like,
is my shepherd.
exactly. As if you are the great provider. They don't want to hear that. Including the minute things. They just believe that I have you. So that's why a woman will believe that. That's why a woman will have issue outside and will be calling the husband. Don't worry, let my husband come. Because they know that once you come like this, you go bash person motor Bugatti. You go they come me. Let my husband come.
Who am I?
Let my husband come. When we get there, we go need that.
Okay, so I think when we say what men can provide in marriage, mostly the mind goes to physical stuff.
Yeah.
Men can also provide an enabling environment for the woman to thrive.
Security, all those.
You get it. So, but in general, men are, let me just say, men are loved, but they are loved more. That's being safe. But the love increases when they are, bro. The way a woman loves a man who takes her, the pick drop on KK is not the same he will love her when he has Benz.
A Rolls Royce.
She loves him. But there is something that will spice the love. Is being able to provide either money or the environment will make the
comfort
love to increase.
Is that comfort, the level of comfort.
The love is there. It's now to
the velocity.
Pump. You get it now. Is when
so
all
it's
those
like
other
it's
things
like the more the level of comfort increases,
the more
the
love.
So there's a price to pay. So you have to be paying.
Men,
so it's like mortgage.
It's
like mortgage.
Men of God. Let's be sincere.
Okay.
Let's be sincere. When the value of a man's love is placed on what is on when the value of a man's love or when the value of the love a man gets from a woman is placed on his ability to provide, then that love is not love. Now, I watched a video that says that it is only a man that is not loved unconditionally.
Yeah.
Why do you love this man? You love him for a reason. Yeah, he provides for me. He does this, he does that. What if he can no longer do those things? Are you still going to love him? Dogs are loved unconditionally. Pets are loved unconditionally. Women are loved unconditionally. Children are loved unconditionally. But the love that a man gets should not be placed on a condition. Should not be placed on a condition. So, if I'm able to provide for you, or I'm not able to provide for you, the love you have for me should not be based on that. Because life is in phases. Life is in seasons. There are days that I'm going to provide for you Benz. And there are days that I'm going to provide for you tire. Just tire. And there are days that I will give you a bottle of wine. And there's going to be a day that I will give a bottle of water. The love should be unshaken.
I think there's so many
I should not see you. I should not see you from. I should not be seen from a place of my ability to provide or not. Okay, I will set an example now. If we saw that play out in the story of Job and his wife.
Okay,
it's also plain. I won't go there. It's a full story. Now let me just end by saying this: that every man really wants to be loved unconditionally. But when you now start placing a condition on the love a man gives, like when he gives more, you love him more. When he gives less, you love him less. A man sees it and sees like, this person really does not love me. You are just using me.
I actually want to think that it is only God that loves unconditionally.
Yeah.
Because even we as men now, for example now, we love our wives. The other question is, if the wife now stop giving you peace, will it affect the love you have for her?
It will definitely be a requirement to the
So
It's
so
only God that love unconditional. So
Very.
the Bible expects
think,
us
I
to
think
follow
that,
suit.
so I
even
I
even the
think
love,
that
the love of God,
that love
the love of
itself-
God is also unconditional,
Mm.
but that does not remove the requirement, your own part.
Mhm.
You need to. You cannot say God's love is unconditional. You continue to sin. Come on.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh. So there's a need for you. There's still a responsibility on your own end. That question,
So I think
there's still a,
I think
there's still a responsibility on your
concerning
own
this
end.
being loving a man conditional love, I think there are so many factors to it. Society, social media, all these things are contributing to
No,
it.
social media
When-
before society. now.
I'm just citing, it's not in order of, I'm just citing, because when you see your wife that's okay with entering keke with you, see somebody just do a post, my
My
latest baby,
husband.
my husband just bought me a new
My baby
uniform.
got me a
Even though
baby.
it's all this on social media, there's a way these things affect us. Even you can think you have shoved it away, like it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
It comes.
But you
comes.
Yeah.
So there are so many things. The reason why marriages are the way it is now is because of this societal influence,
Yeah.
social media influence,
Outside
which
influence.
is a broad thing on its own. That if we go into
Okay.
it now, we
All
might
of
deviate
us.
from all
Alright.
these ones.
Okay.
All of her.
So
But actually, I'm advocating that men should be loved unconditionally.
Everybody
In the
should.
context of
Everybody
in
should
any
love
context,
unconditionally.
in any context you
everybody
want to
should love
apply it.
unconditional.
Everybody should.
See, because even a farmer who buys somebody who keeps poultry farm will do everything to keep that poultry, to
Sure.
keep those.
Sure.
But the
There's a condition to
but
it.
there is but surely there is an end, because that chicken will be used for
Surely there's
Christmas.
an
And the
end.
expectation of the righteous.
It shall
Will not be
cut
cut
short.
short.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Okay, so I love this question. If your wife earns more than you, does it threaten your leadership or strengthen your partnership? If
If your wife earns more than you, and you have problem with that,
you are not. You have problem or you are a problem.
So if your wife earns more than you and you have problem with that, you have
You have
problem.
problem.
That's just the basic thing. Because naturally for me, I like a woman that is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but it gives me a sense of now my woman be that.
There's this.
So
joy.
when some men are fighting that, and I'm like, is it me? I like it. That's why I like. There are some men I so much respect. You know, I don't want to mention any names, but I know some men that their wife is doing well. In fact, they even follow the crew. You see them. The kind of respect I have for those kind of men is like,
Top
because
notch.
this is the kind
it's
of
different.
this is how we should. So, and another thing is a matter of time. What goes around comes around.
Mhm.
It can be for a face. Except if you are not if you are not praying that you will progress in life. That's when you will sit down and you are calculating the margin. But if you are thinking, you are working hard on yourself, because everything is a matter of time, like I said.
Sure.
Everything can flip over. It can flip.
This is money.
It is their today is our turn. Tomorrow it can be yours.
Mhm.
You can eat a contract or something that will just skyrocket you, and before you know you are. But if you are fighting all these, you will leave the important issues and you'll be fighting. And what people don't know is this: a house divided against itself cannot stand.
Sure.
And if you are fighting your wife, you are fighting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you fighting that your wife? You should be happy that a woman is under your roof and she's thriving.
Actually.
You should be happy that the flower in your garden is
blows
on
okay, blows on me. It's flourishing.
I think it also boils down to the foundation of that marriage. You understand? Are we into partnership, or are we on a contract?
So proprietorship, or is
Then
investment
another
based?
thing I would not say is to what I've said. The other side is it now also depends on the woman, because I was in a program and a woman said something. She said, we women that we need extra grace. That it's not easy for us to earn more than our husband and still be submissive. A woman was saying that.
Yeah.
A woman was saying that too. So it's also boys that the reason why some men fight this thing is also the woman.
They are afraid.
It's not that they're afraid.
They
It's
have seen
also
the future.
No, it's not even the future now.
Some they have
They
seen
are
the
not even
future
seeing the future now.
of their
The
life.
present.
The
The
present.
woman is oppressing.
Yeah.
Because now when we now say, let's do this, and as a man, you are saying that no, don't let us do it. Because she has the money, she will go ahead and do it.
Who is
So
financing
she
it?
questions your authority because she's financially buoyant. She doesn't wait for your approval.
Opinion,
She doesn't
approval.
even wait for you. So when you are saying,
No
even when you are
deliberation, she
trying
just
to,
does it.
even when you are trying to explain why you don't need this now, because she can afford it, she go ahead and do it.
So
And
why
before you know it, she start questioning your authority on so many things.
So why I'm saying is because I've been in these shoes before.
Okay.
We just got married and I was working somewhere, and my wife too was working somewhere. My wife's housing allowance yearly was
allowance.
wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Housing allowance.
I was not collecting anything apart from salary.
Okay.
It was less than 100,000.
And our own housing
Our own
allowance.
housing allowance was my salary for 5 months.
Woo!
Yeah. And I leave allowance.
That was don't go there.
You get, but now what helped us was that we had decided from ground zero that we are into partnership.
Yeah.
So what we did that helped us was that I didn't have to ask her, what are you using your money for? We have our calculation table based on what you are earning. This percentage goes to this one. This percentage goes to this one. So the higher you earn, the higher your percentage.
Yes.
This one. So it's because we had said from the beginning that this is partnership. It doesn't matter who earns more. You understand? We are all working together. So right now that was before I left. I left where I was working. Right now, so right now, she's working with a manufacturing company. She knows now. I told her, I say, your company should go and give you car, black Jeep. I go right down. Like I'm not afraid because in my mind it's our money. If even if I earn more, we go chop am. Now you earn more,
I go chop am.
So, but it's her now in that and at that time being able to say, oh, I got my leave allowance. What should we do with the money?
In fact, you guys should take your leave together.
I love my wife. I love my wife.
This is just said now. On social media, they will still drag you. Now, when you ask your man that what should we do with the money, this social media thing can be funny.
No,
before you know they start dragging you. I'm just saying.
It's true.
So, before you know this kind of thing.
Don't worry, I'm a crusader. I'm the commander in chief of the comment section.
So they will come out and say, how will a woman be asking the husband what should we do with the money? Is it that she doesn't have a plan for her life?
My money is my money. Your money is our money.
Like I said, this influence is really affecting us. Something that should be normal now looks abnormal. And what I always tell people is the fact that everybody is doing it doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
And the fact that nobody is doing it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just the perception. So we need to also help ourselves to have this mindset that you shouldn't follow the bad wagon. All this, you want to go this way, you want to go there. Everybody is doing it. So
School of money, school of money, school of money. Yes, you have enjoyed the School of Money book since 2012. You have enjoyed the School of Money seminars. You've enjoyed the School of Money TV broadcasts, radio broadcasts, YouTube videos. Right now, I'm happy to announce to you that the School of Money University is now live. So this is the time for you to come for the master's degree and the PhD of money. So the School of Money University is now live, and you can be a part of that university anywhere in the world. Distance is not a barrier. And now with the School of Money University, you have access to every book I have written on wealth creation. All the books and all the manuals will be made available to you. And then 50, did you hear me right? 50 brand new master classes that was specially curated, recorded just for you. And you can be a part of it from anywhere in the world. So if you're listening to me right now and you want to be a part of the School of Money University, take that step now so that you can become a graduate of the School of Money. And I'll see you in the worldly place.
are doing all these things to the detriment of themselves, and which some people have lost their marriage because of social media said, because a celebrity said, because some of these people that are saying these things,
they are not doing it all. Sir,
we saw a recent one. We saw a recent one with church testimonials and evidence.
In 2021,
and many went. So she led a group, a WhatsApp group, so to say. She led a WhatsApp group of women that are seeking independence from the supposed
Women Liberation
Ministry International, Global Nigerian branch, and they led the liberation of women that are supposedly under the oppression of their husbands, and for them to gain freedom and be independent. 10 years after she ran that ministry or supposed ministry, she came back to the feet of Jesus to seek repentance and reconciliation with her husband.
So how about other ladies?
No, come to think of these things. There are so many things we are delusional about. I don't think we know that there's nothing like absolute freedom anywhere.
At all.
Is this delusion that you want to be free? No,
free from
nothing.
What?
I can prove to you that nothing. Let's break it down. When we were in primary school, your parents will wake you up. I go to school. When you're in secondary school, you are saying that
don't go there.
You will say that I cannot wait to enter university.
Oh boy!
Once I enter university like this,
I'll be free.
No parent will. At least I'm out of everything. I'm coming.
No.
When you enter university,
don't come again.
as you are doing your orientation, lecturer is telling you that my own lecture is 7 a.m. and this was and you will. For you to make that lecture 7 a.m., you have to wake up early. No parent to wake you now.
Yeah.
It's you by so by the time you do that,
I can't wait to leave school.
You are like till 9 p.m. sometimes in the morning.
I can't wait to graduate.
Once I enter NYSC,
I'm free. No man's land.
You enter there,
5 a.m.
They will give you God time.
NCCF held me
by the neck.
Do you know what? Mine was very funny because I said that, pastor's morning devotion. I said, when I'm going for my service, I am not staying
want to be free
inside NCCF.
They play.
Guess what? I went outside because they now and they said, sir, please, you really want to be our drama and director? I said no. I went outside. I paid for
accommodation
a room for a whole year. A Muslim. Those guys told me that, sir, it will not work. I said, I'm not staying. I told them, okay, now pray now. Guess what? The Muslim called me, refunded the money. Yes. Immediately, I just opened the gate like this, came back. It's as if those guys, they were just sitting outside. They were just laughing. I was like, what?
We need to know that there's nothing like that.
Even in Jesus,
if you
are free. Even in Jesus, that you are free and you are free indeed.
The law,
the obligation.
We save us from the law of sin and death.
So the law of life and spirit.
Yes. So this is it.
No, there's
when
no freedom anywhere.
I can't wait till when I start working, and then you get working as you're getting your appointment letter, your resumption time, closing time.
You now wake up from a call to 4 a.m.
No, let's say for example, your on the letter appointment letter is stated that you resume work by 9, you close by 4. But I hope you know that you will not close that 4. Let's take that.
Yeah.
Then you not say, I cannot wait to have my own family.
I cannot wait to start my own business.
When you don't even go there. When you start your own business, no closing time,
no resumption time, no annual leave,
public
no housing allowance,
nothing.
No official bus, no official car.
So cut the long story short.
Till you now get back.
Anybody that promise you freedom, anybody that promise you freedom is deceiving you. There's no freedom anywhere.
That's true, actually.
Since you were born till you will die, there's no freedom.
Yeah.
I always tell people, the only thing that every man should pursue in life, and that's one thing that God has given us, that God designed us to pursue, is peace of mind.
Yeah. Peace of mind, contention.
Anything you do, it's the same thing. Peace of mind, contention, everything, the only way you want to put it. Anything you do that affects that peace, that's what you should fight. Yeah. But if you are married and you have peace in the house, what is the freedom you are looking for? If you are working in a place and you have peace is what every human being is looking for. I was in a place. Somebody was arguing with me that it's not peace you are looking for, it's money. And I asked him 2 questions. I say, why do you have rich people still steal public fund? Is it the money? The guy was looking at me. I said, why do rich people you spend money on security?
Mm-hmm.
I said, because they want to sleep and wake up. It's peace all of us.
It's peace.
Know how you want to trade. It's peace all of us
It's
are looking
peace.
for.
It's peace.
With the money you go, the more money you have, the more security you are getting. It's peace you want because you want to sleep
And wake
and
up.
wake up.
Godliness,
without
godliness with contentment.
It's great gains.
Great.
So we need to understand. So all
Yes.
these women liberation, all these things.
So
Let's
this
see.
question, we'll be able to finish it.
You can't do
We
that.
spent
Oh,
over
sure.
an hour.
Over
No,
an hour.
I don't think so. No.
We spent over an hour.
Two
Okay,
more.
1, 2. No,
One,
I'm
two.
taking one.
Let's say one.
Eh,
1,
one,
2,
one.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's part of it. It's podcast. You are saying counting down.
Okay.
Let's go.
This one says, do you miss your peace as a single man, or has marriage actually
Wait.
made you better?
Wait, this sequence of this question is intentional because
It's
we,
as
we
if
don't
it's
even know.
interwoven. I wrap up with the word peace of mind and okay.
You're starting with peace of mind.
Like I said, peace is relative.
Mhm.
So when you say, do I miss my peace? The truth of the matter is, I won't say, because singlehood comes with its own pressure. People don't just understand. But ideally, your partner should give you peace.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I have the peace. I don't have a troublesome woman. I don't have anything. So, I can't say that I'm not having the peace. So, when you say the peace as a single person, I'm trying to look for the peace as a single person. I don't know. Are you saying that the fact that
I think what the person is saying might be that freedom.
that's what I'm going
kind
to.
of
Are you saying
freedom.
that I can go out and come back anytime? I can, but as a single person, I don't go out and come back anytime. Reason is I don't eat outside.
Okay.
So if I go out and I say I come back anytime and I come back 1 a.m., that means I will starve.
Yeah.
So you saying that piece, I can do whatever I like. I've also explained it that there's nothing absolute freedom. When you are alone, there's always something in our life that checkmates us.
Sure.
Even when you are
Yeah.
staying alone,
Sure.
there should be something, and that's what we call responsibility.
Yeah.
And responsibility is a choice. It's not.
Mhm.
If anything forces you to be responsible,
You are not responsible.
Responsibility is a choice.
Hmm.
It is when you have
Man
the
of God.
freedom to do anything
And you say,
and you
I'm
tell
not
yourself,
doing
I'm not doing it. That is what makes you a responsible person. It's not that I'm not doing it because my wife is there. I'm not doing it because somebody there.
Yeah,
No,
you are not
you have the
responsible.
opportunity to do it
And you decide.
for no reason,
Hmm.
except for the fact that you just tell yourself that I don't want to do it. I can do this thing, but I will not do it. That's what makes you a responsible person.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're a responsible person, I don't think your peace should be tied to one thing or the other. Your peace should be tied to the fact that you have the willpower to do whatever you want to, but you choose what is right at every point in time. That's what I would just say.
Okay, so on this question, I think that one of the mistakes we make is that we try to compare our last level or stage in life with the
with one
present.
reason.
Our past and
It's an
present.
error. It's a two different thing.
You get now in doing that, we now negate the challenges of the other one and this one.
It's like saying secondary school is better than university.
How
That's what you
now?
are saying.
You understand?
How?
It's
So-
like saying secondary school is better than university.
So now saying that now for the singles now, most of them are working very hard because they want to get married.
Mhm.
You are now married. You have to work very hard to keep
More.
the family.
More.
what
you
you
get-
do,
More
I have one principle in life. Whatever you do to get, you do to keep.
Sure.
No,
It's
true.
a principle I follow. Whatever you do to get, you do to sustain.
Bishop TDJ said, whoever you motivate to get started, you must motivate to maintain.
Sure.
So that's
So
the
it's
principle.
just like so. Being single has its own challenges. You want to get married. Now you are married. You want to maintain the family. So you see that it's just because me being single, there are people who say, I don't think I want to get married now. I want to enjoy my life. Now the question I used to ask is this: what is your definition of
Of
that
enjoyment.
enjoyment? Because me, I was not all this enjoyment, sexual kind of thing because of my own background. Understand? So at the point I said, no. This is how I want to be. So what you call enjoyment, you go out, you drink. I don't drink.
Some of these are just relative. What is
I don't
enjoyment?
drink. So as a single, as a married person, I don't drink. What you call enjoyment is not enjoyment to me.
It's peace of mind you need.
So
So,
They don't
so
just know.
That's just how it
talking
is.
about the peace of mind being single, why are you comparing the peace of mind being single to peace of mind being married?
It's two different things.
is a two different word. It's not like you comparing the kind of system you have in Nigeria to a system you have in Canada or in USA. That's an aberration. I don't know. I really want to question the person that wrote the question. Most likely.
That's why I said it's like comparing secondary school to university. They are both have their own experiences.
Sure,
when
unique experience.
When I was in
experience.
Yeah.
But now,
but you can't compare the two. It's
At
two
all.
different
you know
things.
what?
At all.
If somebody should ask me now, do you want to go and be single again? I will say no.
No.
How?
I'm just okay. The way I am.
How?
I'm just
As
okay.
how?
All those things are not
So,
So
okay.
there's this level of, I will use the word benefits. You daily load me with benefits. You can that verse of the scripture you cannot understand until you get married.
Man of God.
May the Lord give understanding. Okay, will you accept your wife having a male best friend, close friend? Haba. Why did I choose this question?
Bestie.
Why did I choose this question?
But this thing is supposed to be both sides. Will the woman to accept a man having a female bestie?
having a female
The
bestie?
question is, your wife or your husband should be your best friend.
So the transition from. So I'll use myself as an example. So I met my wife 2019. We got engaged 2020. Got married 2021.
Oh God, no space.
And I have
no space.
and I have a friend. I have a friend that we've been friends for over 15 years. Female friend before I met my wife. So supposedly, or allegedly, she's my bestie. We talk like, so we met when we were both 7 or 8 thereabout, but we're both below 10 years old when we met. And what we did at 30th birthday, the same year, we marked 20 years. Yeah, we met around when we were 10 years old. So we did 20 years friendship anniversary. And that was the day that I mentioned, okay, fine, this is not going to happen, because when I did my 30th birthday, I was already married. I can't be having anniversary.
Wedding anniversary.
Anniversary go plenty.
It makes so no, it's kind of, it's not something serious. It's just to. And I looked at the fact that, okay, it makes no sense having a female best friend while I have a wife. So what is the function of the female best friend that my wife cannot function in that capacity or in that ability? So my wife should be, so the same time, the same thing I did to invest in that relationship that makes it a best friend kind of relationship, I should be able to duplicate that into my wife and let go of that. And the same thing happens the other way. So the same way you are able to develop that relationship with that guy, that the guy is now your best guy, your buddy, your best G, or your bestie, you should be able to put that into that. The reason I can relate to that is because I grew up around my sisters, my mother. I grew up having most female friends. Out of 100 of my friends, so to say, go list them in 100, I might just have just 5 guys. Then, now I have more guys because I'm now more intentional about relating with more guys. Denyo is a guy, we talk for hours. Towo is my guy, we talk for hours. Firilabi is my guy, we talk for hours. Right? For me to now say I want.
Hello, beautiful people. The word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I've said it over and over again. It is better to be prepared waiting for opportunities than for opportunities to come and meet you unprepared. October 2025, we did the pre-launch of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. We launched at that point for those that believed in us, and a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas, bought 10 hectares. You heard me right, 10 hectares at the pre-launch level. In less than 1 year, when we launched in January 2026, their investment has already given them 50% return in less than 5 months. Guess what will happen? By the time we're done with this launch offer, by the middle of the year, we're looking at May, June 2026, we're going to be increasing the price of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. So if you are listening to me right now, Don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Take advantage of the opportunity now to lock down your portion of 1 acre, 1 hectare, 10 acre, 10 hectares. If you have money sitting down in the bank, instead of doing cash banking, come do land banking and come do palm tree farm. So we want everyone listening to me right now to take advantage of this opportunity. You don't want to look back and say, and I heard when the land was 4 million. I heard when it was 6 million. And then now they will tell you it's 20 million. We're going to be planting. The nursery is ready. The farm is ready. So you are plugging into something that is on the way to producing. So we look forward to welcoming you. I'm Olumide Emmanuel, and I approve this message.
Be on the phone with a lady. I
think
can't.
My own case is,
So
is
it's-
different because I don't know. Even I don't have bestie as a guy, let alone a lady. Because my growing up, everybody, I'm a open person. Everybody's my friend. Even till date, you can't say this person is my best friend. I can't say.
Okay, so I think
I'm going to say, so that helps me to, at every point in time, when depending on the phase of my life, everybody I'm open to it. That is why there are some friends I had 5-10 years ago.
Before you
Even
became
if we
born
miss
again.
contact, by the time we meet, I can easily connect back.
Yeah.
Because everybody is just everybody. I don't have somebody that is. I have
that's
never in my life
special.
have somebody that best. When people say it sounds somehow to me. Everybody
You
is my
cannot
friend.
relate.
I have covenant friends that are spiritual. We pray together. But I put psychology. I put everybody in the same level. You are my friend. You're my friend.
Okay, so
Nobody's
I think,
closer to me than the other. But and I have this thing I do too. And that's why I mentioned that there's some friends that 10 years ago were friends, and this is what I do. Before I got married, if I have a friend, either male or female, the moment the person gets married, I just
give the space.
stay back.
Detach.
It may be wrong, but that's been my policy.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I have some people that were 10 years ago, but I will just avoid you stylishly. We know because I believe you now have a family. Just focus on
You
your
have
family.
the
That's my style.
responsibility, yeah.
So all my friends that once you are married, I reduce our communication. I reduce everything. Because I'm a kind of person that like privacy, and I don't want to. So that's why when we connect on any ground, we can easily connect because no issue.
Yeah,
I will
sure.
just reduce the communication.
Yeah.
So if I used to call you, I don't call anybody every day. But if I used to call you at
Do
interval,
you call people?
so if I chat with you at interval, I just deliberately stop chatting.
Yes.
So hello hi, hello hi, hello hi, hello hi.
Reply
So when we
status.
meet, we can flow.
Yeah.
So no issue, nothing. That has been my style. So this bestie thing.
Okay,
sounds
You
okay.
somehow-
So
cannot relate.
I think that what people call bestie is that friend who has been in almost all phases of your
Who
life.
got your back
Yeah.
all
You
the
understand?
time.
So now,
Yeah.
I have a friend in Calabar now. His name is Omori. I'm from Akwa Ibom. He's from Cross River. Those are, first of all, neighboring states. We grew up on the same street, the same area. I was born on the 8th of March. He was born on the 9th of March.
Oh, okay.
Same year.
You guys follow
No,
with each
so
other.
so
Bumper
I
to
and the
bumper.
guy, we now attended the same nursery school,
See am,
the same secondary school,
see am.
and we studied the same course in different universities in the same state.
Ah, okay.
So now, because of how we are close, our parents now, and they now, they now became close. We are now
when they
close
have-
family.
once your parent
So-
is now
So
involved,
you understand? So now,
This is not got best. It's not family friend.
you get it. So
Yeah,
so
you're not your
so
family
so
friend.
now at that point now somebody can say, he's my bestie. The guy now is married. He has children, me too, I'm married, but we still connect. So now I can say my bestie kind of because we've been through that. That's what people mean by bestie. But for me, a bestie is someone that you share the most intimate issues
of
with-
life with.
of life with.
Mhm.
You understand? So while I have that friend, and then we now discuss some other things, there's something I can only discuss with my wife. That makes her my bestie automatically without me
course.
having said.
course, that's
So
supposed to be.
it's not about how long this person has been.
No.
It's the weight of the
The
conversation.
weight of the conversation,
the
the depth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of the conversation
Yes.
that now says this person is your bestie and this person is. So I saw a video online. Some guys, these white guys. One lady was saying that she has a bestie. Her bestie is a guy. So the leading person in the podcast was saying that men having a man, if a man says you are his bestie, no, that is not right. That any man who calls a woman his bestie, a lady's bestie, has ulterior
Motive.
That maybe he's just waiting for when it will be revealed. The lady argued. You know, there were some kind of guys
Do you
there.
know there's another level? Friends
there's-
with benefits.
Please,
That is just is a catalog, is a collection.
So and it always starts from that bestie thing.
on that best.
So-
Friends with benefits.
So the lead in that convo told the lady, call the guy. You say it's your bestie that he has good intention. Call the guy and act as if you are asking him that people should go out for an intimate, romantic.
The guy agree. It's a window.
The guy now told the lady, call the other guys. The lady now called. The conversation was just going. The lady now dropped the question. People of God. The way the guy jumped at
people
it,
of God.
No, they all those it's deception.
the way the guy jumped
The
at
guys has been
But
waiting for
do
a
you know that
transfer
most
window.
of the time, this bestie, opposite sex bestie thing is a canopy ministry. Most of the time, people that end up becoming
Canopy
besties like
ministry.
that there are people that, because of the way you met, you so much like yourself, especially the
But-
guy. You like the lady, but you're afraid that if you ask her out,
the
She will
she
say
will say
no.
no, and it will affect the relationship.
But or there are some circumstances
now-
around your
you
relationship
will
that you
now
cannot date
you
or
will not
marry.
keep her. You will not
Then go
keep
now,
her.
be
That's
going.
why I said it will metamorphose to friends with benefits.
Mhm.
You will not keep her. So heartbreak, everything, she's always there. When
Comforter.
she now
healer.
suffered the major heartbreak, you are there, you give her
You say,
shoulder to
but come
cry.
on.
Before you
Look
know
at
it,
me.
You give
get
her
her
the chest,
smooshing.
you get the chest, you give her the from soldier to
A true
chest
life
to
story.
cry.
There's these guys, bestie, all this bestie thing and all. It was even the lady herself that was telling us that this our best friend. He said that they were just inside, they were discussing, and before the discussion led to one thing or the other, before you know one thing or the other, they started smooshing everywhere, and they had a fling. I said when they were done, and two of them like, no, now we're not supposed to be doing this now. So don't do it again, don't do it again. So that was how they ended it. I'm like, are you guys crazy? I'm like, you guys are crazy. He said that was how they settled it. I'm like, you guys are. But the truth of the matter is that friendship was no longer like it was before.
Sure, it won't.
They had introduced.
So
It
because
won't.
it's
Strange
canopy
element.
ministry.
No,
the
so
thing is,
why you call it that canopy? I think it's a vulture, is a patient bed.
It's
Kind of,
a
It's a vulture, is a patient bed kind
in
of thing.
football.
We-
In football, there's something
we
we call
just
shadow
wait.
marking.
Yeah.
There's something we call shadow marking.
Mhm.
Shadow marking is
You're
what these
marking,
guys
but
do.
you're not marking.
So
You
you
get-
he is the opponent with the ball. I will push you. So I will push you to go and mark him. I'm still the one that wants to mark him, but I want to see his weakness. So you will go. I'm watching. So I want to see how he dribbles you. So I want to know his move. So that by the time I come, I will get it. So that's what
Man
the guy.
of
So
Agbabola.
the guy is like shadow marking. Other guys are going. He's seeing your high point, your low point. He sees what breaks you.
It knows where
He's
to
seeing
come
that,
in.
okay, this guy like this thing. He likes to be cuddled. So that's why when you
He will now
when-
use that one
when you come-
and now break it.
No,
And now will now
when
say,
you now come with
when
an
you come
ice
out
break.
he say,
and now say,
"Oh,
oh,
you
we
are
are not supposed to do this. You now say,
you
we are
see,
not supposed to
all
do
these
this.
men, they will not be using words like all
Men
these
has
men.
come.
They don't know what they have. If they know what they
Until
have,
they
they
lose
won't treat you like
It's
this.
a lie.
If they know
So the
before you
thing
know
is,
it, everything is.
sir, for me, I think most of that male bestie thing is we are men now, we know ourselves. His vulture is a patient bed thing. The vulture,
Yeah.
the vulture would
You
just
rather perch
wait.
the.
You understand?
So
The-
let's
the-
let
so
let
you
let's
let-
just
what
let's
you
just
do-
call a spade
No,
a spade.
what
Let's
you
call
do
a
is-
spade a spade.
What you do is-
Bestie is out of line.
is
Once
out
you
of
get
it.
married, make your wife your
what you do
bestie.
is you
That's all.
allow every other man to give her the blow. You are waiting for the last blow that will make her fall.
And you
So
you
that
are
you
you are the
strike.
owner of the last blow.
So you are the so.
And most of these
this one
guys
will
are
come,
actually
you know,
like players waiting for transfer
Oh,
windows.
vulture is a
transfer
patient bed now.
windows.
If you could design your perfect wife, what three expectations?
Wait, this is the
Like-
perfect question to end this podcast.
If you could design your perfect wife, what three expectations must she meet?
Three.
The truth of the matter, are you,
Wait,
are you
wait,
a
sir,
perfect-
wait. Let's take this question the way the question is coming. You go first.
Okay.
Why? me, sir?
You are the boss here.
I'm not the boss. If you could
let's take it
design
this way.
your perfect wife, what three expectations
Three.
must she meet?
Please, this podcast, you have to be real.
Me, yes.
Uh-huh.
One thing I tell people is that my wife,
Number one.
no, my wife took big risk agreeing to marry me. Because to be candid, I would not try it.
You will not marry yourself.
I would. I won't. Like, we went dating and then I proposed to her. That day that I proposed to her, she agreed. She was very happy. I went to her and asked myself,
Why
this
she
girl
happy?
is happy. Like, you get. So myself, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I think there are 3 things that I actually wanted in a perfect wife that I've seen in my wife.
This guy is diplomatic.
No.
I'm want to
serious.
sleep in the
No,
house.
I'm
You want to
serious.
sleep on the couch.
I'm serious. I'm serious. 3 things. 1, homely. That was it for me. Homely. I wanted a woman who is very homely. She sees the house and stuff like that. That's 1. 2, godly. Now, what made me marry my wife was, there was a day, because she's this church girl, I may have the church, but I can go to church from 8 a.m., come back 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I and my siblings, we are 5. I think there was a day we came out from church around 10 p.m. These boys met us, all of us from the same family, same sibling, 5 phones that night with money. They robbed us. My dad was angry.
That's a family robbery.
Like, all of us, 5 phones
That's
gone.
sanitation. They came to do sanitation. So you don't clear the-
You understand? So one day I now asked my wife, because she was working in a church as an accountant. She would just walk into the church and come back. And I asked her, your life is always church. You don't go out, you're not social. Church in the morning, come back at night. Don't you think that guys will be saying, this one is church? She said, I've tried on my own to change it. I cannot change it. That is who I am. Anybody who wants it.
You want it this way.
I said, that's it.
That's it.
I said that because I know that I could be in the church all day. And if you're not a church person, you will get angry. You will not understand.
Yes.
It. So only
godly,
and people may not like, people may not like this, but
who cares?
I love a woman who is modest without makeup.
Like, come as you are.
Natural.
Come as you are.
Yeah, who is natural.
Natural.
There are things that I have issues with. That's as a person, you understand. So I saw her; she was just natural and modest. That's just it, and she's intelligent. So these are things I would have fixed. Although she's not perfect, but she's perfect for me. We have things, but those 3 things I said, I want this in my perfect wife.
And she get them full package.
She nailed it.
This question is like when somebody went to Jesus and said, the perfect one, said nobody is perfect except God. The truth of the matter is, if you want to, except if we are not sincere with ourselves, that you want a perfect, you cannot get. You cannot, because you yourself. The question is, are you perfect? Except even if you say you is a robot, you want to, because if you want someone that has everything you want, is a robot, you are eventually, and the day the AI now malfunctions, you are dead.
So
you are gone.
You can't still
but
get
this is what I will say.
For AI, you have to press hash for consent.
I have a similar case. When I got born again as a teenager, and I prayed to God, even though I don't know what I was praying about then, that because of my passion and this, I pray that I will marry somebody that loves 3 things.
Okay.
So it doesn't have anything to do with the appearance, the physical, all those things. Number 1 is, I want somebody that loves young people. Somebody that loves young people. Somebody that loves God. Then somebody that loves my crafts. And those 3 things I got. But this is where I'm not going to. Be careful what you ask for. Because sometimes when you get it, you may not. Because of these things, it will get to a point that sometimes you put these things ahead of me. I'm like, what's going on here?
Most of those things we actually fantasy.
Yes, I asked those things at my Elise because I look at it, okay, this is seems sincerely I wasn't after the look, and to tomorrow, look is not my thing. Because that look is not, but I'm concerned about, so because the reason why I ask for those things is I want somebody that when I'm saying something, you are seeing what I'm saying. Because then I didn't even know that I will go deeper into reaching out to young people and so on. So I don't want somebody that when you see young people around me, you'll be threatened. There was one lady then that I used to like then. But the lady made a statement that I just told myself that this is not it.
Off.
She was just saying that you at your age, you just be following young people up and down. They'll be dragging you and you are not even ashamed. She said that one, that was the end. I just said, God has revealed this one. So this one is, she has issue with that. So when she came in, when we started talking, she's someone that love children, love young people. I said, this one, she doesn't have a problem with spending time with young people. She doesn't have a problem with anything God. And she's somebody that, when you talk about movie, these movies, I want to see this movie, talk about music. She likes all those things. I'm like, wait, no, we don't have any issue. So you speak my language. Every other thing, we work on it.
Sure.
So that's my own belief.
So
but
God did not come and say,
God did not
just for
no, God did not
you
say
hold my daughter.
That's deception. If you say God, the truth of the matter is, if you are all those, yes, God speak about testimony of people that said God revealed the picture, God gave them the name. I don't dispute that. I have this philosophy about about life. The fact that it's not in your reality does not mean it doesn't exist. So if somebody say God speaks to them, I don't doubt it. You may not be God, but I just strongly believe that God will not want to interfere in some issues about man.
Sure.
The first time God brought woman to man, the man blamed God. So I just feel like,
and that was the first and last time God brought any woman to any man.
Just know what you want. Know what you want. When you see, I just believe somebody said something many years ago, even before I met my wife, and that when you see the person, both male and female, when you see the person, you will know.
When a man knows, he knows.
You just see, we just get talking, and someone just tell me that
Coco click.
But the issue there is this. I didn't know earlier.
Oh.
I've known her for over 12 years before we invite till tomorrow. We always joke about it in the other. Only gonna know what you were looking at.
12 tribe of Israel.
Only gonna know what you were looking for. Then by now we would have closed the file. But we thank God for our. But I just want the bottom line is nobody's perfect. So expecting a perfect partner is deception. You just deceive yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I need to add any more thing to this. Just wrap up all of this podcast because actually we spend more time. So I just want to advocate for something. Whosoever that you choose to marry, then choose to stay married to that person. Safely. You've heard my orgas. You've heard my boss. So if there is anything that you want from God to change from that person, to my married folks now, there's something you've been trusting God for God to just, God, I need you to. Just be patient. Because the Bible said even your suffering, the suffering that we are going through, worketh something in us, and that work is patience. Yeah, so just be patient. And in that your patience, definitely the answer will come. So I hope we've been very real in this on this podcast. I know some of you are saying this guy is dodging his three. He's dodging his three. What are the three things? I'll put it in the comments. We'll meet in the comment section. We'll meet in the comment section. I'm the grand commander of the comment section. So guys, thank you for joining the session.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. And we have more questions. We'll be back.
No, Minister, give to answer all these questions.